All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, Zarvingus, Void Dweller, Olga T. Welcome back to Oshirabu. Well, last time I got introduced to our main characters here, Akuru and Ran, and Akuru the Gacha Addict. Quite something completely unknown to me, like something I absolutely have no idea what it's like, and it's very difficult to relate to this character, but I will do my best. Oh my god, I thought that was... I honestly didn't read too much into the summary of this on Steam, and I thought that was a hilarious surprise. Oh god, you guys. This is a very silly story, and we need something lighthearted, eh? Let's get back into it. I believe you were right here. Yeah, because that was a choice. I didn't realize there would be choices in this game, but that was the only one. I don't know how long this game is, but let's see what happens as we go through, eh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Wild Arms / Shadow Hearts Kickstarter. By the way, yes, it's up and it's already met its minimum goal, which is fucking awesome. I know I already chipped in my part, so that is fucking incredible. So that is, I'm telling you right now, it's coming out in 2025, and it is 100% gonna be on this channel. Absolutely. I am psyched up to the roof, unless like reviews come out and it's like completely shits the bed, which I would be really sad about, but seriously, I am just hyped through the roof. And by the way, I'm trying to commit to now. I do expect sometime in the future, maybe not near future, but Wild Arms 3 Let's Play for me, because even though I've played the game before, I said 2025, Olga. That's and I'm glad that they set such a year, because you know, Kickstarter games take a long time to develop, so the fact that they already set such a far goal is really nice. So yep, and yeah, do expect Wild Arms 3 sometime in the foreseeable future as a replay, because yeah, that just got my hype through the roof, and I just want to show more people that amazing game. And yes, back to Shino.
Huh. So this is your love nest with that teeny bopper.
You've been here tons of times before. Shino looked around the room with great interest. She had been by plenty of times since I moved on in. But she seemed excited about it this time.
But this wasn't here before.
Go! Don't touch that! Oh. Shino grinned teasingly as she indicated a bra hanging out to dry in the veranda. It was a pretty pastel pink and very clearly Ren's.
I was really hoping to meet her.
Seeing my dark-colored underwear hanging beside Ren's bright free things did look a tad odd. Shino continued, staring at the laundry with interest. Pervert! If she saw you here, who knows what had happened? Huh? Hello, Doors. Welcome to the stream. If that whirlwind of jealousy found out we were drawing Dojin on my husbando, who knows how she'd react? Which is why I'd purposely gotten Shino over here while Ren was out with her friends. Oh, I'll get us something to drink. Oh, what would you like?
Anything will do.
I have a few beers in stock. What, want to do some day drinking? I had a couple of cans of beers and shuai stocked in the fridge. But in terms of soft drinks, I only had fizzy water. I was starting to think I should have gone shopping. But thankfully, Shino was okay with the booze.
Sure, why not? Might help give me some inspiration.
Shino had set a laptop and tablet up at the dining room table. It was already scribbling away on them. However, her expression was clouded. Here you go. So, got any ideas for the new release?
I've come up with plenty of tropes, but none of them are really calling to me, you know?
It's going to be Musashi and Kojiro, right? You know, the good old Team Rocket duo. I brought up her favourite pairing, prodding her for more info. I loved chatting about this stuff, and I was desperate to know the details. Oh, by the way, is the volume okay for everybody? Can you hear the characters and the music well, or is it too soft? For some reason, the default volume of the music in this game is very low. The music and voices.
Yeah, ideally. But I'm thinking it might be nice to include everyone. It's not such an established fandom yet, so probably better not to limit the book to just one specific pairing.
Oh! So Koei-kun will be in it!
You wear your desires on your sleeve, Ah-chan.
Oh, then let me make it louder.
God dang it.
Please tell me if this is too loud for the game. Okay. Well, I love your manga. You always write the characters so perfectly. I'm seriously in awe of your talent. Sure, we'd all been friends since we were kids, but Shino was like a goddess to me when it came to her fan works. Feeling more and more fired up, I clutched at her hand.
シノは自分の推しに生命を吹き込んでくれるまさしく神みたいな存在なのだから
Like a goddess who breathes life into my Husbandos. So
小平君を描いてほしいって
Yep, please tell me if that's too loud.
You're saying you want me to draw Kohi-kun?
そう私はシノの描いた小平君が見たい
Yes, I want to see you draw him. Oh, yes. This was an opportunity to have my Husbando drawn by my favorite artist. I couldn't let it slip through my fingers. I wouldn't even have to pay a commission. Looking Shino directly in the eye, I squeezed her hand imploringly.
どうしよっかな小平君作画資料必要になりそうだし
I don't know. I'll need a bunch of reference materials.
Well, there's that poster right on the wall right there.
それなら私がいくらでもかき集めてくるから
I can get them for you as much as you need.
じゃあ書こっかな小平君私も好きだし
Well, sure, why not? I'm a fan of his too.
ありがとうシノ大好き
Oh, thank you! I love you, Shino! Uh-oh, I hope she doesn't hear that. With both hands in mine, I gazed into her eyes. I could see his halo shimmering behind her.
アクルただいま
Oh God, I knew it! I fucking knew it! Akuru, I'm home! God.
う
Oh, bother.
なんか急に彼氏に呼び出されたからって今日の予定ドタキャンされた。せっかくおしゃれしたのに。
My friends stood me up because her stupid boyfriend wanted to go out. And he looks snotched today. What a waste. Oh. Well, this is a bit of a sticky wicket, isn't it? By the time I've heard the voice coming from the entryway, it was already too late. I heard the door to the dining room open, followed by the thud of a bag falling to the floor.
あ、こんにちは。
Hi.
レン、違うの、これは。
Ren! This isn't what it looks like!
なんだ
Who the hell is this?
で、シノはいつまでいんの？
So, how long is she gonna be here? Ren glared suddenly at Shino, refusing to unhook her arms around my neck. Shino, on the other hand, was grinning like she was having a grand old time.
黙ってたのは悪いけど、これは私たちにとって大事なことなの。それに、ここは私の家だし。
I'm sorry for not telling you, but this is really important to us. Besides, this is my house!
その同人誌ってやつを作ることが？それともシノとの間に何か大切なことがあるの？
What? Making this doujinshi thing? Or is there something else important between you two? For some reason, Ren seemed way more interested in my relationship with Shino than the fact that we were drawing boys' love. She looked between the two of us with suspicion.
だから、シノはただの幼馴染でオタク友達だって。
I told you, Shino. I told you. Shino's just an old friend and fellow otaku.
本当に？アクル、シノのことなんかやらしい目で見てるし。
Really? The way you were looking at her. Totally sus.
それは、あわよくば浩平君をって違う。とにかくしばらくはシノがうちに来ることもあるから、レンは口出し無用。
Well, that's because hopefully Kohei-kun, no, never mind. At any rate, she's going to be over here fairly often, so butt out!
そうそう、合鍵も持ってるし、勝手に使ってるかも。
I sure am. I have a spare key, so I'll probably just drop by whenever.
まあ、うちのがシノの家より職場近いしね。
Well, my place is closer to work than yours. That reminded me that I have indeed given her a spare key, figuring that if I ever lost mine, she'd be able to help me out.
合鍵？アクル、どういうこと？
A key? What the hell, Akuru?
レンにだって渡したでしょ？
Gave you one too?
私だけだって思ってたのに。
I thought it was only me. I thought I was special.
もともと一人暮らし始めた時にはもらってたもんね。
I got mine when she first moved in here.
アクルの置物。
Akuru, you cheater, you thought! Oh god. After screeching directly into my ear, Ren stormed off into the bedroom and slammed the door. Shino smirked at me again as I tried to quell the ringing in my ears. Oh.
思ったより面白いじゃん、ギャルっ子。
The passage of this teeny bopper's fate is even more of a wild ride than I expected.
こっちは全然楽しくないんだけど。
Yes, well, I want off.
During the month leading up to the doujinshi event, Shino regularly came over to my place so we could work on stuff together. Then, the day before the doujin event,
あーちゃん終わった。あとは表紙と後書きだけ。
Ah-chan, I'm done. No, it's just the cover and the afterword.
シノ最高だよこのコピー本。もはやクオリティがオフセット本だよ。
Shino! Oh! This is amazing! It's all home printed. It looks like something from a professional printer.
あとは頼んだ。私はちょっと眠る。
I'll leave the rest in your hands. Gotta sleep. Marraige is out like a light. Well, limited time event had started and Ken showed us 3 days before the event. And yesterday morning, she told me to give her ideas for a plot.
それなのにこのクオリティさすがシノすごすぎる。
Yet, she's produced something of this quality. And that's Shino, always going above and beyond.
I looked through the 8-page draft on my computer screen again as I saved it onto a USB stick. I have to go print more copies at the convenience store while Shino slept.
あれアクル出かけるの？
Huh? You going out?
うん。寝室にシノがいるから寝かせてあげてね。
Yes, Shino's asleep in the bedroom, so let her rest, okay?
私たちのベッドなのに。
What? In our bed?
いつからレンのものになったの？
Bloody... since when did it become your bed? Ren had been on the sofa, engrossed in painting her nails and apparently hadn't heard my exchange with Shino. Although she sounded miffed, she returned to the sofa in defeat.
コンビニで本文を印刷してシノが起きたらまた表紙を印刷して最後に製本か。今夜は徹夜かな。
Got to print out the books at the convenience store. Then, after Shino wakes up, print the cover. Then finally bind them together. Guess I'm pulling an all-nighter. While I mentally calculated the time I would need, including the setup prep, I clearly didn't have anywhere near enough. Even if I did manage to draft and sleep, it wouldn't be more than a couple of hours.
でも星もとい星の本のためなら。
But if it's for my husbando, or for his book at least.
Firing myself up with those thoughts, I grabbed my coat and headed out.
でこれ印刷ミスしてない？
Is this a printing error? Uh-oh.
Shino muttered after taking a few pages from the stack of copies and scanning through them.
Oh, sorry.
I immediately felt myself breaking out in a cold sweat. Oh bloody hell!
4ページだけ途中から逆さまになってる。
Page 4 is back to front.
嘘！
What? You're kidding me! Looking down upon the page that she held out to me, I saw that it had been indeed printed backwards.
もしかしてあの時。
Don't tell me.
I remembered how, because it had been taking so long, I paused in the middle of printing to let another customer use the machine.
I must have put the page back the wrong way around.
私コンビニ行ってすり直してくる。
I'll go back and reprint it right now.
あ、ついでにエネルギードリンク何か買ってきて。あとアイス。
Oh, could you pick me up an energy drink or something while you're there? And some ice cream.
了解。その間シノは値札作ってて。あ、 あとお品書きも更新しないと。
Sure thing. You can make the price tags while I'm gone. Oh, and we need to update the product list too.
オッケー。
Okie dokie. Ren arrived back from buying things for dinner, just as I was rushing out. She looked bewildered.
何これ。
What's going on?
レンおかえり。夕飯は適当に食べてて。
Hello, Ren.
Oh, go and eat without me.
私とアクルのうちが。
Our beautiful house.
As she muttered to herself as she looked around the dining room. The table was covered in piles of paper, along with staplers and tapes scattered up amid the stacks.
ああ、レンちゃんありがとう。ちょうどお腹減ってたんだ。
Thank you, Dark Samurai. Yep, I already made the announcement at the beginning of the stream. Super excited for that.
Oh, thanks, Ren. Oh, just starting to feel peckish.
シノのために買ってきたんじゃないんだけど。っていうか、このごちゃごちゃした部屋は何なの？
I didn't buy any of this for you.
Anyway, what's with this mess?
あ、触っちゃダメ。ページ崩れるから。
No, don't touch that. You'll mess up the page order.
Anne stopped us short of touching the paper. She started to tremble all over.
もう何なの？
I can't take this.
ああ、ソースの濃い味がしみる。
This is some good sauce. I swear I should just live here. You two are gold mine.
私のお好み焼き。
Hey, it's my okonomiyaki.
あれ、これレンちゃんのだったの？美味しそうだったから食べちゃった。
Oh, this was yours. It looked good, so I just went for it.
楽しみにしてたのに。
I was looking forward to that.
じゃあ、私コンビニ行ってくるから。
Okay, I'll be right back. Please don't burn down the house while I'm gone.
Shoving my wallet and the USB stick into my bag, I heard at the front door. From behind, I heard Ren's resentful wail floating out after me.
もうやだ
Kill me!
Oshirabu. It was the day of the Kensho only Dojin event. My voice rang out through the hall, unusually warm for April, from our book's position along the wall.
コピー本完売です。新刊まだあります。
Copybook is all sold out. Latest release still available.
Beside me, Shino mechanically handed out copies of her latest book, the bags under her eyes prominent. The all-nighter she pulled it up turned her into the walking day.
新刊楽しみにしてました。先生が検証を書いてくれるなんて本当に嬉しくて。
I've been so excited for your new release. I'm so happy. I'll choose some for Kensho.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much. I aim to please. Oh, goddammit. Thank you very much. I aim to please. Although her tone was robotic, she at least meant to smile for the fan. I was sure she was happy with how things had turned out, but at the same time she seemed almost out of energy.
あ、お釣り500円です。
Here's your 500 yen change.
ありがとうございます。
Thank y'all.
あ、すみません。もっと後ろ詰めてください。
Oh, sorry. Could you move in a bit, please? I hurriedly crowded the line in front of the booth. I was in the customer service industry and used to helping out at Shino's booth. But even my legs and back were starting to protest.
ちょっと座りたい。
I need to sit down.
シノ、
Shino!
限界が。
Shino crumpled down onto a flimsy folding chair like a broken robot. The pitiful sight of her almost brought tears to my eyes. But I forced myself to smile.
私に任せて、シノは休んでて。
You take a break and leave the booth to me!
ありがとう。もうすぐ助っ人が来るから。
Thanks. Help. Well, alright. Soon. I must sleep. The moment I touched the seat, she was fast asleep, like her batteries had been removed.
お、助っ人？
Huh? Help! Oh dear. That sounds rather ominous. Before I really had time to think about what she'd said, I noticed the line that had formed in front of the booth and hurried back to my post.
コピー本はもう売り切れで、後でツリッターでも公開するので、ちょっと今新刊出すので待ってください。
The copybook is already sold out, but we'll be sharing it on Twitter soon. Oh, and let me just grab some more copies of the new book. One moment, please. As I crouched down on the table to get out some more stock, I noticed the venue was buzzing about something. What the?
何？お写真？いいよ。可愛く撮ってね。
Oh, she cosplayed. I bet that's it. I bet she did cosplay. Huh? What's that? A selfie. Sure. Just make sure I look cute. Okay?
The eye of the storm was heading this way. I heard a staff member call out, "No running," which was answered with a breezy, "Sorry."
もしかして。
Oh, no way. That chief of voice brought a particular person to mind. But no, it couldn't be. Please, God, no. But my prayers were unanswered, because there she was.
アクル？どこ？
Akuru, where are you? Oh my god. That is
め
old
っちゃ人
school.
多くて全然見つからなかったんだけど。
Wow. Urusei Yatsura. Dang. That is old school. Wow. That's like even a reference that's even older than me. Wow. Where did she carry her like wallet and shit? Hey, oh my god, I guess I'm the sword belt. Oh, there you are! It's so busy here, I couldn't find you! Ren! I stared wide-eyed, surprised at the figure waving in my direction. She was wearing an off-shoulder tied in the tag of her bikini, and horns peeked out from the long hair.
どう？可愛い？
What do you think? Do they look cute? Dang, that is reaching old school. Wow.
It looked like she'd taken inspiration from the demon enemy from Kensho, and had her own slightly, extremely sexy spin on it.
Oh, Akuru. Unfamiliar with the classics, I see.
なんかシノがこれ着てきなさいって。アクル、そういうの好きなんでしょ？
Shino told me to come wearing this. You like this look, right?
Left her hand on her chest and looked up at me through her long lashes.
意外とエッチなんだね。アクル？
You're actually kind of kinky, Akuru.
シノ！
Shino! She'd said help was coming, but this was the opposite! I desperately took the sleeping schemer by the shoulder, but she didn't even stir!
いつの間にこんなの仕込んでたのよ。
Where did she plan this?
新刊は？
Could I get that book?
はい。ちょっとお待ちください。
Oh, yes. One moment, please. Huh?
There was nothing I could do about it now. At these events, it was customary to rope in anyone who possibly could help. And in the face of these crowds, I'd welcome whatever was on offer.
でも後で美味しいもの買ってあげるからちょっと手伝って。
Ren, come how about you? I'll treat you to dinner afterwards.
おふくろが私のこと頼ってる？
Huh? Akuru, did you just ask me to do something for you?
とりあえずお金受け取って本は私が出すから。
You take the money, and I'll hand over the books. Okay. Beaming, Ren nodded, moving Shino out of the way like a sack of potatoes so she could stand beside me.
とにかくこの状況を何とかしないとおちおち検証本も買いに行けないわ。
Anyway, I've got to make it through this. Need to make sure I have time to go buy some dojin for myself.
I know this is a bit late to ask. Is this voice okay for Akuru, or should I change it to something else?
I shouldn't complain about our popularity. Crouching beneath the table, I give myself a quick pep talk before standing up to face the crowds again.
I'm so tired.
I collapsed into a chair with every sigh. Shino, revived by a nap, headed off to the shipping counter to arrange to send my luggage and purchases.
今日はお疲れ様。なんだかんだ助かったわ。
Thanks so much for today. You were a real help.
ねえ、本当？やった。
Oh, really? Yay!
Cosplay aside, having read there that I was able to do some of my own shopping, so I had nothing but gratitude, if we ignore the cosplay.
それにたくさん新刊買えたし、本当
But
に
yeah,
本
I figured if it
当
was
に
Shino's
嬉しい。
sorry, I figured if it was Shino's idea, then yeah, Shino as like a professional artist would know about Urusei Yatsura, so that makes sense. I bought so many new dojins. I'm so happy right now.
I cleared off the table and plunked out a huge tote bag and several paper bags in it. Inside were so many Kirby-kun dojins, it seemed like I'd pulled up the whole event.
これであと1ヶ月、いや、1年は戦えるわ。
These will give me the strength to keep going for another month. A year even.
Clutching my spoil to my chest, I savored the joy they brought me. I was so happy.
All the hard work has been worth it.
レンもありがとう。
Thank you, Ren.
あくる
Oh, hold on one second. Hold on one second, sir. Somebody's scaring the shit out of me at the front door, asking for someone I have no idea who it is. Jeez. I clearly found the wrong house. Akuru! God, that just made me jump a bit.
Ren clasped her hands to her chest, then nearly leaped at me. At the same time, I noticed someone else approaching.
セッタさ
Santa-san! Seeing a smiley face brought a smile to mine. Dumping my stuff back on the table, I scrambled to my feet.
ん。お、カナラセヤマさん。
Oh, wow, that's a name.
Kanaraya Sayada-san! Akuru-san was an artist around my own age who also stand Kohei-kun. She looked like she was on the way out as she came towards me, rolling a suitcase along with her. Huh? Slipping out of Ren's grasp, I dashed over to Kamurasayama-san, who wore a sophisticated smile on her face.
セッタさんもサークル参加だったんですね。
So y'all were with the circle this time too.
です。あと新刊すっごく最高でした。小平君をあえてシャツではなくパーカー学ランにするところなんて最高すぎてほんと神かと。
Yes. Oh my god, your new book is amazing! Seeing Kohei-kun in a hoodie and uniform was too much! You're a freaking god!
もう読んでくれたんですか？ありがとうございます。
Oh, y'all read it already? Thank you kindly.
楽しみすぎて家まで待ちきれなくて、表紙からして最高だったんですが、特に5ページ目のセリフは吹き出しから浩平くんの声が聞こえてきて。
I was too excited to wait until I got home, and the cover is to die for. But those lines on page 5, I swear I could hear Kohei-kun saying them. I loved it! I took Kamurasayama-san's hand in mine as I relayed my feelings about her newest work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Somehow words didn't seem enough to convey all my emotions, and I squeezed her hand tightly.
アクル
Akuru! Oh
ー。
dear.
この浮気
You thought! Whoop! The bag arced gracefully through the end, hit me square on the head. My vision spun and came ran through the back of my skull.
もうアクルなんて知らないから。
You are dead to me, Akuru! Huffing with rage, Ren spun on the heel and stalked off.
Oh wow.
And so I ended the passionate day of Dojinshi with a lump on my head to remember it by.
Interesting. I wasn't expecting this development. I was not expecting this development. Interesting.
Oshirabu. Ren had been acting weird lately.
Oh, she's back in the house.
あれ、人参ってどう切るんだっけ？
Oh, interesting. Okay,
My
so you're just like
一
getting
口
it.
サイズで。
All huffy.
Huh? How do you cut the carrots again? Whatevs. Bite-sized pieces.
Ren moved the knife energetically, chopping the carrot into chunks. I clearly weren't anywhere near bite-sized, but I let it slide. She tossed onion, carrots, and potatoes into the boiling pot, and a pleasant bubbling sound filled the dining room. Then she turned her gaze to the water heater panel.
お風呂。
The bath.
With that, she dashed off to the bathroom. She had probably felt an urge to clean something.
おかしい。
Very weird. Turning down the heat on the armchair spot, I gently stirred the contents with some chopsticks. Staring into the slightly burned bottle, I tried to put my finger on what was different.
なんで普段家事なんてめったにしないのに、最近やけに協力的なの？
She's usually not a fan of housework, but I feel like recently she's been overly helpful. Aside from being even more clingy than usual, it was strange for her to demonstrate such consideration. Usually at this time she'd be sprawled on the sofa, watching videos on her phone.
お風呂掃除終わったよ。あ、何してるの？アクルは今日は台所立たないで休んでていいから。
I finished cleaning the bath. Hey, what are you doing? I told you you're banned from the kitchen today.
あ、火弱くなってるし。
The heat's gone down. turned it down. Instead of saying that, I found myself voicing my thoughts.
ねえ、どうしたの？なんか変じゃない？
Oh, you can't hear me? Oh god. I am so sorry. I told you guys. Oh god. I told you guys to tell me if you couldn't hear me. Oh man. Jeez. Okay, I turned it down. Hey, what's up? You're acting kind of weird. I could almost hear my question hit her as her eyes widened and she started. However, she shooed me over to the sofa with a smile like butter would melt.
いいから、アクルはそこでゲームでもやってて。
Never mind that. You just sit there and play your game.
そういうなら。
Okay, if you say so. Without much else to do, I sat down on the sofa and opened up Kensho. My mind was still elsewhere. When I went to the gacha screen, it displayed the remaining time for the limited event.
あ、忘れてた。
Crap, I forgot about that. I must finish the main story stages before the event closes.
どうしたの？
What's up? Leaving the cooking chopsticks sticking on the pot, Ren came over to me and peered down at the screen. When I looked towards her, she grinned, already knowing what was up.
任せて。いいやつ引いてあげるから。
Give it here! I'll put you something good.
え？うん。
Huh? Sure. Usually she'd tease me about it, but Ren seemed oddly genuine today, as she took my phone from me. Is this okay now, Olga? Can you hear me now, or, like, I really wish... I'll take you up on that then.
そうだ。
Oh, right. Huh?
その、いいやつが出たら。いや、うん、やるね。
If you get someone good, then... No, never mind. Here we go. She seemed like she'd been about to say something, but quickly dropped it. I found that strange, but I was grateful for her pulling the gacha for me, so I decided not to say anything. The sword came down across the screen, and the sound effect echoed throughout the dining room.
SSR ってやつ出たよ。
Oh, SSR. Interesting, because before she'd only told us about SRs in this game. SSR is usually the highest rank. Oh, so I got this SSR thing. She held the phone out to me with a blank look. SSR. Did she just say SSR?
よかったね。
Good for you.
ありがとう。これでまた一つ小平君との思い出が解放される。
Thank you. This unlocks another special memory with Kari-kun.
それならアクル。
So, Akuru, would you
Before she could finish her sentence, a shrill beeping pierced the air. My gaze snapped toward the kitchen.
鍋火かけっぱなし
You left the pot on heat! The smell of burning drifted up from the pot as I hurriedly turned off the stove. Bits of charred onion were stuck to the bottom. That must be the culprit.
ごめん
Like, sorry! Oh god, I hate it when that happens.
I climbed onto a chair to reach the button on the fire alarm on the ceiling, while Red looked into the pot. The weeping blessedly stopped.
焦げてんじゃん
Oh, that's a cute CG. I love the art. It's all burned.
Red's shoulders slumped. I peered back into the pot too. If we removed the blackened onion, we could probably still use the rest, turning into a curry with master burnt taste.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a good idea. Cause yeah, onion. You know, I love. I don't do it that often, and I should do it more because I love the taste of sautéed onion. Seriously, it's just something you, like. Even though I put it on other stuff, I just love. Like I could totally eat it on its own. But like cutting the onion is just so. I hate it. It hurts your eyes.
What a waste.
いや、まだなんとかなるんじゃない
It's okay. We might still be able to salvage it.
Huh?
肉じゃががカレーになってもいいなら、私やろっか
If you're okay with turning meat and potato stew into curry, I can do that.
Oh wow, I love cooking curry as well.
I mentally ran through the contents of the fridge and shelves. I was sure I could rescue this.
でも、それじゃあ作戦が
My plan.
作戦
And what plan? Before I could probe any further, my phone vibrated on the table. The unfamiliar ringtone called out to me loudly.
Yeah.
レンあなたもしか
Ren,
して
did you? Her face was a picture of discomposure, but she made no move toward the phone. Feeling like I had an idea of what was coming, I picked it up.
No wait.
はい
Hello.
もしもし古舘香織さんの携帯電話でしょうか
Lake, hello. Is this Kaori Furutachi?
香
Who?
織いえわかりかねますが
Kaori? No, I'm afraid it's not.
おかしいな保護者の番号のはずなのにそちらは
Who's Kaori? This is interesting. What is this leading to? Like, that's strange. This is the number listed in her contacts. May I ask who you are?
The woman's confusion only added to my own list of questions. On top of that, Ren had been pulling a series of comical expressions throughout the conversation.
古舘蓮の同居人ですが何かあったんでしょうか
Live with Ren Furutachi. Is there a problem?
Is that her, like, real name? Was she lying?
同居人保護者の方ですか
Oh, it's her teacher.
古舘さんの成績のことに関してご相談がありまして
I'm assuming she's a senior. At least I'm hoping. Jeez. Oh, it's a teacher, so a different voice.
You live with her? Oh, I see, so you're a roommate. No, I just wanted to discuss Furutachi-san's grades.
成績
Her grades. Ren's shoulders jerked at the word. Sensing that she was about to make a run for it, I pinned her to the spot with a pointed glare.
そのお話詳しく聞かせていただいてもよろしいでしょうか
May I ask you to elaborate? The woman, who seemed to be Ren's tutor,
Oh, tutor, I see.
explained the circumstances to me. After listening for a few minutes, I hung up the call.
あくる
Akuru.
さっきのはそういうことだったのね。
So that's what this is all about. I stood in front of her to question her directly, but she guiltily avoided meeting my gaze.
Is she gonna tutor her? That would be so cool.
レン You understand what you should do next, right?
Oh my god! She said that in English! Was that the class that she was failing was English? Oh my god.
Ren, do you understand what you should do next, right?
What?
This is crazy. Now they're all speaking English. Huh? What?
You don't get it.
You don't get it. I could practically see the question marks hovering over her head. She clearly didn't understand a word I was saying. I sighed.
本当に英語ダメなのね。
You really do suck at English, huh? Well, luckily for me, you can see what kind of accent Collider decided to give me. So I am an English expert. According to her homeroom teacher, Rin was consistently failing her English tests. That was one thing, but apparently she'd also been caught trying to do her nails during remedial classes. I thought her nails were looking exceptionally fancy lately.
勉強くらいちゃんとやりなさい。
You need to study.
話せるのもあるもん。I love you と I need you は発音も完璧だってルリちゃん先生にも褒められたし。
Oh my god. I can totally speak some English. Ruri-chan says I said my pronunciation of Wani and Washikwani was perfect.
This was no good. Ren seemed triumphant about that for some reason.
で、ルリちゃん先生は他にも何か言ってなかった？
And what else did Ruri-chan sensei say?
今度赤点取ったら保護者面談だって。
If I failed another test, she talked to my guardian.
Oh.
いや、それは違くて。
No, I mean...
Realizing she'd given herself away, she looked around wildly. If her English teacher had already warned her, why did she let it come to this?
勉強見てほしいなら早く言えばいいでしょ。
If you wanted me to help you, you should have just asked.
だってワクル嫌かもしれないし。
I didn't think you'd want to.
レンが勉強してなかったのに気づかなかった私も悪いし、それくらい見るわよ。
Oh, it's my fault too for not noticing you weren't studying. I should have been more aware. This wasn't helping her. And if her grades plummeted after moving in with me, I wouldn't be able to show my face to a real family. As her elder and her roommate, it was my responsibility to keep her in line.
その代わりみっちり教え込むから。
So we'll make up for it with some intense tutoring!
本当？
Huh? Really?
Ren looked a little bashful but pleased. I continued making my face sterner than usual.
とりあえず明日から時間が合うタイミングで勉強見てあげるから、それ以外の時間でも勉強すること。
We'll stop tomorrow, and I'll help you when we're both free. But you have to study by yourself too.
Okay.
Not quite convinced by her meek agreement, I went back to the dinner preparations. First things first, I had to scrape out that burned onion.
やった二人っきりで勉強。あんなことやこんなことが起きちゃうやつじゃん。
Yes! What I once study sesh. This girl knows how to get what she wants. Wait, was that fake?
何か言った？
Wait, was that... Did she set that up? Oh my... Wait, or is that real? I don't know. Let's keep going.
Huh? Did you say something?
いやいや、なんでもないって。
Nope, nothing at all. Nothing at all. She's an odd one. Oshirabu.
Oshirabu!
って、なんでアクルじゃないの？
Why isn't Akuru here?
Textbooks and notepaper was scattered across the table.
Oh my god. We get Ren's perspective. Oh wow, that's interesting.
Textbooks and notepapers were scattered across the table. The words blurred before my eyes as I ran over the page. Ugh. I flopped forward.
アクルは今日仕事だって。
Akura's working today.
でもなんでよりによってシノが来るの？
But why are you here?
This woman was Akuru's childhood friend and the evil witch who encouraged her to chase those anime boys. In other words, my biggest obstacle. I couldn't believe she of all people was here.
私、アクルよりも話せるし。
I can speak better English than Akuru anyway. Shino flipped nonchalantly through her textbook. With those mannerisms and her thick glasses, she looked like a real honor student, which made her words weirdly persuasive. Yeah.
昔ハマったジャンルに帰国子女がいたから、アクルと猛勉強して英語を話せるようになったんだよね。
There was this expo in one of the fandoms I used to be into, so Akuru and I studied like crazy to be able to speak with her.
ふーん。
I didn't really get it, but it seemed like Akuru wasn't just good at cooking and cleaning.
She was smart too, despite appearances. I suppose with like her gacha addiction.
攻めが中国系 IT 企業の社長だったから、ついでに中国語も勉強してさ、海外のオンリーで現地語の同人誌売ったりしてたっけ。懐かしいな。
And the semi was the boss of this Chinese IT company, so I ended up learning Chinese too. Shit. Man, I even went overseas to sell dojin at a local event.
攻め？
Semi? What's that?
そりゃ BL 本の。
Oh, my poor sweet summer
そういう
child.
話してないんだっけ。
You know, in BL... hang on. Ah-chan hasn't spoken about it? Really? Shino narrowed her eyes at me. Her expression pissed me off, so I pouted.
何それ？
What's that supposed to mean?
へえ、意外と知らないんだね。あーちゃんのこと。
Huh. You actually don't know much about her, do you? Even though I was fully aware of that myself, her words changed in my head.
だって、アクル、私に何も話してくれないし。
Well, she never tells me anything. I mean, what was I supposed to do? I didn't want to drive her away by pushing her to talk about stuff. And honestly, I get bored listening to people talk about stuff I didn't understand.
だからギャルっ子も嘘ついてるの？
I suppose you haven't been telling the truth about yourself either, have you? Shino pushed open the textbook in front of me. My friend had doodled in the corner a weird-looking rabbit, beside my name with a heart next to it.
レンちゃん。ラブちゃんって呼んだ方がいい？
Ren-chan. Or should I call you Love-chan?
別にいいでしょ。
What's it to you? The Japanese character for my name went love, so that's what my dad had called me, but in English. I found it cute as a kid. And now I told everyone to call me Ren, the Japanese reading for the same character.
Oh yeah, like Renai. Like that makes sense. So her name is literally Love. Oh wow.
その名前で呼ばないでよ。 キラキラネームすぎてすっごいからか
Oh
われてる
wow,
んだ
that's
から
ironic considering the accent I gave Akuru. And the British expression of calling people love. Don't call me that! It's way too bizarre. It's like I got blamed so hard for it.
可愛いと思うけど、ラブちゃん。
Aw, but I think it's cute. Love-chan.
ほんとやだ女。
I hate you. All the people I didn't want to know. She was at the top of the list. And now here she was, saying my name, totally making fun of me.
あ、そうだ。それならこれから出す問題はあーちゃんに関連したものにしてあげようか。
Oh, I know. How about I make the questions related to Ah-chan? Huh? You know the old Kung Fu Panda approach?
例えばそうだな。あーちゃんは
I hate young
明日、錦糸
people.
町の美容院に行きます。を英訳してみなさいとか。
For example, like, translate tomorrow. Ah-chan will go to the salon in Kinishicho. Oh, translate tomorrow. Ah-chan will go to the salon in Kinishicho into English.
明日美容院行くの？お仕事休み？
What? She's going to salon tomorrow? She has a day off?
No, really.
This was the first I was learning of it, although she never told me her plans until I asked. Actually, I'd never even asked what her favorite music or food was.
そう言ってたけど。
That's what I said.
そうだったんだ。やる！そういうのならテンション上がりそう。
Really? Okay, let's do it! This'll be way more fun!
じゃあ、ノート用意して、例文書いてあげるから。
Okay, I'll prep some questions. I don't get paid enough for this.
Okay! I felt like I played right into Shino's hands, but I was happy to learn more about Akuru. I offered Shino my notebook, readjusted my grip on my favorite pen, and got down to business.
OK。少しミスもあったけど、まあ合格でいいでしょう。
Okay. There were a few mistakes, but I'd say you passed.
Yes! Shino drew a big smiley face on the paper she'd made to test me on what we'd studied that day.
嬉しい。ありがとう、シノ。
Oh my god, I'm so happy! Thank you, Shino!
I aim to please.
Please, by the correct amount of correct answers on my test. I instinctively snapped a photo to post to Twitter later.
これでアクルのことも少しは詳しくなったんじゃない？
Oh no. Does that mean all the information about Akuru is gonna be online? Oh god. Oh god, I just realized.
And you learn a little more about Akuru too, right?
Oh my god. Just when I've been starting to think that maybe she wasn't so bad after all, she got that teasing smirk on her face again.
それは感謝してるけど、今は知らなくたって、これから知ればいいでしょ？
I'm grateful for that, but I've got plenty of time to get to know her.
シノは幼馴染だから、アクルのことをよく知ってるかもしれないけど、私だって恋人になったらもっと詳しくなるもん。
Maybe you know her well because you're her childhood friend or whatever. But when she's my girlfriend, I'm gonna know her way more. Probably.
でもあーちゃん、私と一緒に推しを追いかけるので忙しいしな。
Uh-huh. But Ah-chan's too busy chasing her husbando with me.
それはそうかもしれないけど、
I guess. how to get Akuru to fall for me. I was thinking to tell her how much I liked her. There was also the seduction option, but it didn't seem like she was interested in that. That's good that you know some boundaries, friend.
それは愛の力で何とかするし。
I'll manage somehow through the power of love.
へえ、そっか。なんたってラブちゃん
I
だもん
knew
ね。
she was gonna say that.
Uh-huh. That's why they call you Love Chan.
だから。
Hey! That got my blood boiling. I leapt to my feet. The chair clattered.
ただいま。レン、ちゃんと勉強してる？
I'm home. Ren, are you studying? I heard the front door opening and the sounds of Akuru returning home. I was about to go greet her as I usually would. But Shino's next words stopped me short.
それなら証明してみせてよ。その愛の力ってやつを。
But then prove it to me. The power of love.
なんか空気おかしくない？
This feels awkward. Akuru must have immediately sensed the tension. She looked between me and Shino. I grabbed her by the arm and pulled her close to me. Uh-oh.
あくる、こっち来て。
Oh, God. God damn it, Shino. Akuru, get over here!
何？
Uh-oh. Huh? What's up? She looked down at me in surprise and wrapped my arm around her slender waist. The cardigan girding draped around her shoulders smelled like outside.
勉強は？
How's the studying? She was always like this. I put my feelings on full display and she acted clueless. It was so frustrating. I stepped on my tiptoes to bring her face closer to hers.
ちょっと、いや。
Hey, don't. But I couldn't reach her. Akuru turned her head away and pushed me back with a frown.
だからやめなさい。
I told you to cut it out.
もうなんで？
Why should I? Girls had always been happy to be hugged by me. Yet Akuru was always curving me like I was some kind of creeper. Well, I mean,
アクルはボディタッチとかそういうの好きじゃないからな。
you're getting way too physical too fast.
Akuru doesn't like getting all touchy-feely.
Shino muttered softly. Rather than her usual teasing expression, she looked serious about this.
そんな。
For real? Oshirabu. So, oh wow, this is a nice discussion here. So, Akuru was genuinely uncomfortable with everything I'd been doing. Ah. Yeah, shit.
だからやめなさい。
I told you to cut it out! Replaying Akuru's words from yesterday in my head, I felt awful. It was like her voice was still ringing in my ears.
やっぱアクルって私のことうざいとか思ってんのかな。
I guess Akuru really does think I'm a pain in the ass. I sighed heavily as I trudged along the road to school. This was just depressing.
どうやったら私のこと見てくれるんだろう。
How can I get her to truly see me? Akuru was super cute. She denied herself, but come on. She was drop dead gorgeous. I was no ego myself.
私可愛い最強。
Right, I'm a total cutie too. Like I'm hot. Saying it out loud gave me confidence.
Akuru didn't seem to be into girls, but I would make her be into this one. Just watch me!
レン、おは
Morning, Ren.
あ、おはよ
Morning!
う。はよ。どうしたなんか暗くない
Like, hey babe, what's up?
You seem down.
あ、
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's a senior, judging by how she looks. I wasn't sure how to respond. I was always gushing to him about Akuru, and the idea of complaining about her made me sad.
あ、もしかして例の人アクルさんだっ
Like, is it that girl? Was her name again Akuru?
け里根はほんと鋭いよね。まあ、そうだけどさ。
Kinda. Satone? How do you always know what I'm thinking? But, yeah, something like that.
なになんかされたレン傷つけるとか容赦しないんだけど。
What? Did she do something to you? If she hurts you, we'll take her down.
レンはうちらのアイドルだしね。
Like, you're a queen, Ren!
Satone smiled confidently at me, her eyes sparkling behind her horn-rimmed glasses.
なんかあったら言いなよ。古舘レン親衛隊が守ってあげる。
Just give the word and the Ren for a touch of fame. I'll be here to protect y'all.
ありがと
Thanks, please!
I hugged them happily, and the two of them hugged me back.
She is because, she heard the marriage proposal and that made her heart go bum 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 bum.
う。やっぱハグするの好
See? Hugging is nice. Girls were so soft. I loved hugging other girls.
き。でも、アクルは違うんだよね。
But I guess it's not the same for Akuru. I'm still thinking about Akuru. I liked hugging, but what did Akuru like?
そういえば、聞いたことなかったかも。
You know what? I never actually asked her. I stopped in my tracks and stared down at the ground. I felt like I just had a light bulb moment. I spoke quietly to myself out of earshot of my friends.
そっか。そうだよね。
Right. Yeah, got it! I ended up getting such a high score in the English test. Even my teachers were shocked.
I know, yeah, but Ren is very innocent. That's why she believed it. She's clearly very innocent. Not too innocent, but innocent in a lot of different ways.
That was all well and good, but
本当にレンが作るの？レンのテストが終わったお祝いなのに。
are you sure you want to cook? This is supposed to be your celebration for acing the test. Akuru regarded me anxiously as I rolled up my sleeves at the kitchen counter.
You don't have any sleeves.
God, she was such a warrior.
大丈夫。アクルは座ってて。
It's fine. You sit right there.
I brought roast mackerel and breadcrumbs at the supermarket. They would apparently have been Akuru's favorite since she was little. Fried fish.
それにシノに手伝ってもらうから。
Besides, Shino's gonna help me.
え、私？
I am?
シノが一緒にやるなら大丈夫かな。
Well, I guess if Shino's there, you should be okay. Akuru nodded her approval. Good. God, she was acting like she was my mom or something. Then after saying something to Shino, she headed off into her room.
で、なんで私？
So, what do you need me for?
お願い。私一人でやって失敗したくないの。
You gotta help me. I don't want to make a mess of it! Sucked at cooking to start with. And the last time I tried to make stew, I totally messed up. I clasped my hands together and put on my sweetest voice. Shino didn't seem pleased about it, but she shrugged.
どういう心境の変化？
What's with the change of heart?
前にアクルはあんまり抱きつかれたりとかそういうのは嫌だって言ってたでしょ。
You told me Akuru didn't like me hugging her and stuff. Right? Ever since the day of our study session, when I'd hugged and tried to kiss Akuru in front of her, I've been thinking about Shino's words and about what I should do going forward.
だからこういう愛情表現にしようと思って。
So I figured I'd try a different love language. That was what I'd hit on. The best way to get Akuru to fall for me was to do things she liked. Obs!
Huh.
Shino smiled to herself as she washed her hands. As usual, I couldn't tell what she was thinking. But at the very least, she didn't seem to be making fun of me.
アクルできたよ。
Akuru, it's ready! The array of dishes, fried fish, miso soup, rice, and salad looked even more impressive than I'd hoped. Like, it was pretty good if I say so myself.
どう？
How is it? Almost as soon as she sat down at the table, Akuru reached for the fish. A smile spread across her face with the first bite.
おいしい。
This is quite good. Scrumptious.
本当？
Really? Yes. Absolutely delectable. It's so rare. Yay!
よかった。
Ah! I smiled as I watched Akuru happily devouring my meal. They did say the way to a person's heart was through their stomach. Oh, this could actually work.
アクル。
Akuru.
何？
What?
コンプリメントハーモア。
Compliment her more.
Don't be stupid.
え
Come on.
I'd rather not say because I'm embarrassed.
Oh, they're speaking English again. Oh my god. Come on. I'd rather not say because I'm embarrassed.
何？どういうこと？
What? What are you saying? It wasn't fair than to suddenly start talking in English. Shino smirked triumphantly at me.
二人だけの秘密。
Huh. It's our little secret.
また例のコウヘイくんの話？
What? Are you talking about Koji-kun again?
それよりもこれから好きになるかもしれない推しの話かな。
More like we're talking about who she might stand next.
Interesting. I love the way Shino frickin' said that. That's cute. Akuru made a snorting sound. I didn't know what the hell she was on about with this talk of standing.
まさかアクルの好きな男の子がもっと増えるってこと？何それ、どこの誰？
Are you saying Akuru's gonna be after more guys? What the fuck? Who is it this time? I leaned into Akuru's personal space, trying to pressure an answer out of her. But she looked off into the distance, and she awkwardly put down her chopsticks and got to her feet. Give me a break!
シーノ、もうご飯食べ終わったでしょ？
Are you finished, Shino? I'll walk you to the station.
じゃあお願いしよっかな。
Well, if you insist.
後片付けは私やるから、レンは先にお風呂でも入ってて。
I'll wash up later. You go ahead and take a bath, Red.
はーい。
Fine.
I could have grabbed her coat then, still slightly red in the face. Hung out the door ahead of Shino.
話切られちゃった。
She totally blew me off. Well, whatevs.
Yeah, exactly. It's right now. It's kind of like they're both going about things the wrong way. Because right now, Akuru is kind of leading her on because she's using her to get gacha pulls, and Ren doesn't really know that the proper way to show one's affections. Because she's very cute and has been popular her whole life, and she's not used to people wanting their own personal space. After watching the two of them leave, I meekly went to clean the bath. I was chilling on the sofa after cleaning the bath. I heard the sound of the front door opening. I leaped up from the shows, watching her rush to meet her.
おかえり。遅かったね。お風呂沸いてるよ。
Welcome home. You're late. There's a bath ready.
あれ、先入ってなかったの？
Huh? You didn't take one?
アクル帰ってくるの待ってた。
Nope. I was waiting for you to get home.
そう。
I see. I was about to go back to the living room to get back to my TV show, but Akuru called out from behind to stop me.
ちょっと待って。
Hang on 1 second.
何？
Huh? What is it? It was already unusual enough for Akuru to initiate a conversation. But her next words were even more unexpected.
渡したいものがあるの。
I wanted to give you something.
え？
Huh? Akuru passed through the dining room and went into the bedroom. I waited on the sofa and she soon returned with a small package.
レン、ずっと勉強頑張ってたでしょ？だからプレゼント。
You've been studying really hard, right? So as a present for that. Akuru sat down beside me as I pulled the item up from its pale big paper bag. Her expression was a little embarrassed and super cute.
本当ありがとう。開けていい？
Oh my god, thank you so much! Can I open it?
いいけど、今時の女の子の好きなものなんて。
Well, that's a bald-faced lie, Akuru. You are very fashionable. I love your clothing. Sure. I didn't really know what's fashionable these days, but... Inside were 2 nail polishes. One a glittery pink and the other pearly white. The bottoms were fancy like perfume.
かわいい。ありがとう。
Oh my god, this is so cute! Thank you!
ただし、授業中に使っちゃダメだからね。
You're not allowed to use it during class, though. Okay. Jeez, she remembered how much I love doing my nails. I was so happy my chest felt tight.
アクル、ありがと
Akuru, thank you. Oh, she couldn't help herself.
う。
Ah,
ほんと嬉しい。
I'm like so happy.
いや、
Ah. I hugged her super tight, pulling all my joy into it. It was kind of nice to hear those complaining noises from her again. Wait, complaining?
アクルはボディタッチとかそういうの好き
She
じゃないか
remembered.
ら
Yeah.
な。
Akuru doesn't like to get all touchy-feely. Oops! Oh, sorry!
離れてってば。
Get off of me.
やっちゃったー。
I put my foot in it! Oh. By the time I realized it was already too late. And it was back to the drawing board with my strategy. Oshirabu. Oshirabu. Back to Akuru.
Weaving my way through the crowds of people, I hurriedly made my way home. The area in front of Kinoshicho Station was always packed with office workers at the time, so instead I cut through the run-down pleasure district, where the crowds were thinner.
ちょっとお姉さん、あれ、なんか急いでる感じ
Hey
あ
girl,
ねえ
what's the rush?
Which meant this was a common occurrence.
早く家に帰って新刊読みたい。
I want to get home and read my latest purchases. Oh god, Akuru. That's a really dangerous way to get home.
Ignoring the promoter or pickup artist, or whatever he was, I only thought of the contents of the bag clutched in my left hand. Inside that blue bag were the several new and released volumes of manga I picked up that day.
やっぱり雑誌での連載時よりも単行本の方が紙質がいいし、リアルタイムの魅力も捨てがたいけど、全力で推しの魅力を味わうには単行本しかないのよね。
The quality of paper in the books is so much better than the magazines. It's hard to deny the appeal of weekly updates. And if you want to properly savor your time with your husbando, you need the books.
Well said. Yeah, you totally gotta buy the volumes, because I remember when they used to have Weekly Shonen Jump in America, and I had every single issue, literally every single one. But you know, they're printed on newspaper, like paper, almost like newspaper. And they were clearly not made to last.
As I was thinking those thoughts, yet another guy tried to hit on me.
お姉さん美人だねモデルさん
Yo, hot stuff. You like a model or what?
は
Uh-oh, I thought this might happen.
He was blocking my path. I turned my gaze toward him for just a moment as I made to sit past him. That's when I saw something that made me gasp.
あ、レン
Oh, Ren is here. Huh? Ren?
お、なになにこんな美人さんが返事してくれるなんて嬉しいな
Oh, what's this? The pretty lady wants to talk? Nice.
Ren was skipping along arm in arm with another woman. The girl looked to be a little younger than me, maybe 23 or 24. It was a total knockout.
Really? Wonder who this
嘘.
is. No way!
いやいや嘘じゃないってお姉さんほんと美人雑誌で見たことあるもん
Wonder what this is all about.
Yesterday, you smoking hot girl. I swear I seen you in a magazine.
Oh god, that's ugh.
Just because they were linking arms and chatting didn't mean it was like that. But then I saw where the two of them were heading. A white building illuminated by warm orange lights. Through the glass door I could see an elegant white lobby.
In other words,
ホテル
a hotel! Is this like a dream? I wonder, is this really happening?
The guy jerked with surprise as I grabbed him by the arm and pulled him towards me to hide behind.
さすがにそれは早すぎない
No, there used to be an English edition of Weekly Jump. That ran from like 2003 to like 2013 or something like that. And, or 2009, I forget. And I had all of those issues.
Aren't you going a bit fast there?
早すぎって浮気に早すぎも何もないでしょ
Oh my god. Fast? What speed are you supposed to cheat at, huh? Oh god!
すんません
I wonder what the deal with this is. I wonder what's going on here.
Sorry.
Cheating. My head spun at the word. Couldn't believe Ren of all people would do that to me.
いや待って別にいいじゃない付き合っているわけじゃないし
No. Hang on. How is it even cheating? It's not like we're dating. In fact, Ren being interested in someone other than me should have been the answer to my prayers.
それに好きなわけでもないし
She said the line. She said the freaking line.
I mean, it's not like I like her or anything, Barker. And yet, for some reason, I couldn't stand to watch it any longer. I looked away.
いやこれはうちのホテルを選ばないことに嫉妬しているっていう職務意識の表れで
It's just my commendable work ethic rearing its head. I'm jealous she didn't pick our hotel.
お姉さん、そろそろいいっすかね。
So you want to get this party started?
うんこれはプロゆえの嫉妬職業病よしもう帰ろう
Yes, this is just professional jealousy, an occupational hazard. Okay, time to go home. Releasing the man's arm, I set off walking briskly, as though I could outrun the images in my head. I vaguely heard someone calling for me to stop. I couldn't find it in me to care. A few hours after that, Ren arrived home much later than usual. She also seemed unusually refreshed and bouncy.
なんでこの男の子こんな病んでんの嫌なら断ればよくない
Why is this guy so obsessed? Like, we didn't like it. Can't you just say no?
そこがこの子のいいところなのよ
That's why he's so great.
そっか
Really? Yeah, I was watching an anime while trying to calm myself down. Ren was next to me drinking a soda and occasionally interrupting. I'm glad she got away from that guy. I do wonder what Ren was doing there.
さっきのこと聞きたいけど
Yeah, see. I wanted to ask about earlier, but how do I bring it up?
あ死んだ
Oh, he did. Ren's voice snapped me back to my senses, and I refocused on the screen. There was my husbando, Desert all near. Oh, they have an anime of this game, I think. What? No! Are you kidding me?
あくる泣いて
Whoa, Akuru! Are you crying?
るまた推しが死んだなんで死んじゃうの
My husbando died again. Why do they always die? The show had already flipped over to commercial. A woman excitedly shook a bottle of salad dressing, like the world had just lost one of its brightest stars.
ちょっと引くんだけどあでも泣いてるあくるめっちゃ可愛い
You're kind of creeping me out. But you're super cute when you cry. What do I do?
どうしたらいいのよ
It doesn't matter. My life is over. I wailed, tears slushed, running. Oh, there's a typo. Tears running down my cheeks. Ren was clearly flustered as she'd accompanied me. But at the same time, she seemed to be enjoying herself. Oshirabu.
結局あれから何も聞き出せなかったし
After what happened, I couldn't ask anything about earlier in the day. Morning would come. No amount of the pain of the night before. I still had my job, and the world would still be turning tomorrow. It was almost cruel in its impartiality. I closed my eyes, the lids laden with a darker color than usual. My eyes still stung from crying.
あれあくるいつもとちょっとメイク違う
Huh? Akuru, did you do your makeup differently? Ren suddenly popped up in my face as I stooped down to leave the garbage out at the collection point.
まだ少しあれが残ってたから
I had some bags to cover.
そういう時はアイシャドウを濃くするよりハイライト入れた方がいいよ
Should use a highlighter then. Not make your eyeshadow darker. Or just, yeah,
just put foundation on it. She reached out to touch beneath my eye as she spoke. I straightened up to avoid her hand and tucked my hair behind my ear with forced casualness.
そういえば昨日レンに似た人を見かけたんだけど、昨日私たち会ってない？
By the way, Ren, yesterday I saw someone who looked just like you. Did we run into each other?
何急にナンパみたいなこと言って。
Huh? What's this about? Is this a pickup line?
ナンパ？そんなことないでしょ？
A pickup? Obviously not. Had I given her all away I was spying on her yesterday, I rushed to make excuses, but Ren didn't seem to care at all. Instead, she clung to my arm with a smile.
私だったらアクルに気づいた瞬間絶対話しかけに行くもん。
If I saw you, I'd obviously come to say hi to you. Duh. It might have been someone who looked just like her.
それは。
I'd run away before she could spot me, but I couldn't say that.
それより何か気づくことない？
Anyway, notice anything? Huh? She leaned in closer, looking up at me with her big brown eyes. Her skin was smooth and gloss, shown on her slightly pouty lips.
アクルじゃわかんないかな。
I guess you wouldn't.
これは試されてる？
Is she testing me? She tried to get me to prove she was cheating. I racked my brain for a response, but in the end settled for just heading to work. The tap of my fingers on the keyboard echoed through its stillness. I scrolled through the feed, running my eyes quickly over the text.
オフ会イベント。なんかオタクと近いかも。
See, meetups, events. Huh. Guess her life isn't so different to an otaku's. I'd slipped out of bed leaving Ren fast asleep, and come to dining room to search for the other woman. Interesting. Oh, she's scrolling through her phone. Oh my god.
悪い人と付き合ってたら心配だし、保護者みたいなものだから。
Not that I really care. I'm just concerned in case she's getting involved with someone who's bad news. Right. I'm just acting in her best interest, like a responsible adult should. Oh, making excuses to myself and getting searching the net. Ren had mentioned it was hard to meet other girls, so I should be able to pin down where she'd met this other woman.
イベントの公式サイトあるじゃん。大きいオフ会みたいな感じかな。
Oh, there's an official website for this event. Seems like some big IRL meetup. I've been to such IRL meetups before. I knew they were a good place to meet people if you're into that. I've met plenty of people out there myself, although only fellow nerd friends, of course.
プロモーションビデオ。
Huh.
こんなのあるんだ。
There's even a promotional video. I think it was unusual for these events to even have a video. I followed the link.
これってクラブじゃ。っていうか、なんでこんな過激な衣装。
Isn't this a nightclub? And what were these outfits? They're kissing! Scantily clad women were dancing in what appeared to be a club. One bikini-coated girl was kissing another's chest. Every scene was new and shocking to me.
ちょっと待って。レンはこんなところに？
Hold up! Ren goes to things like this. She goes to cabaret clubs. Some of the girls in the video look pretty young. Worried one might just think of Ren in such a place.
レンなんて可愛いからすごいモテるだろうし。
Ren's really cute, so I bet she's really popular. Damn it! I imagine Ren surrounded by women. It made me uncomfortable, but I could totally see it happening. As I looked into it further, I found these gay events were generally held in an area of Shinjuku called Nicho. It wasn't far from here.
もしかしてこういうところで出会った人かも。
Maybe she had met that other woman at one of these events. And if I went to one of them, maybe I would meet her too. I closed my laptop, resolved to visit this gay district for myself. Oshirabu. On my way home from work, at just before 7 p.m., I made my way through the plaza in front of Shinjuku Station's east exit and crossed over the main road. I was soon among the clubs and bars of downtown, but my...
確か百貨店の先。
let's see.
この辺りかな。
It was past the department store, somewhere around here. As I followed the direction of the map app, I started to see the signs I was looking for. I peered into one doorway that said women only, but the place didn't seem to be open yet.
なんか思ったよりも
It's
普通かも。
more normal than I was expecting. Sure, I'd seen several same-sex couples walking around, but other than that, the place didn't seem much different to any other downtown area. Having said that, most places were still closed.
ちょっと早かったかな。
Guess I'm early. Oh. Nope, it's just cut off. Yeah, it's just cut off. Olga, yeah, sorry. We don't know. We'll never know what how that sentence ended. I had at least a vague idea of what nightlife entailed, and it was probably the same here. For the time being, I decided to kill some time in a bookshop Shino recommended to me. Apparently they specialize in gay books and magazines. And hell, you know, if they have BL there, it's all the better for me then.
っていうか、なんでシノそういうの知ってるんだろう。
Come to think of it, I wonder how Shino knew about it. Shino was even more into this stuff than me, so she must have come across it before. It only took me a few minutes to reach my destination. I quickly stepped inside.
いらっしゃいませ。
Welcome.
The white-bearded man greeted me cheerfully before returning to his work at the register. Looking around, I saw the contents of the store were different to your average bookstore.
こういうところでレンも本買ったりするのかな。
I wonder if Ren
あんまり
buys stuff
恋
here.
愛物とか読んでるイメージないけど。
Although I can't imagine her reading romance.
すみません。
Sorry.
いえ、こちらこそ。
No, I'm sorry. I must have become unsteady on my feet as I gazed at the shelves of manga with pretty women on the covers. I apologized to the customer I'd almost blundered into and busied myself by picking a book off the shelf.
これ、ユリって言うんだ。
This
イ
is
ラスト
the
かわいい。
Yuri genre, right? Oh, this art is so cute. I stared at a delicate illustration of two girls kissing. I took in the cover and the blurb, but still wasn't quite sure what to make of it, so I returned it to the shelf. As I did so, my eyes met those of the woman beside me. Suddenly feeling awkward, I turned and made my way quickly out of the store. Once outside, I stood in the cool night breeze, shoulders trembling slightly. Oh, that was a rush! Oh, what bloody blazes was I doing? Turning my gaze upward, I saw the night sky, peeking in through squares between the buildings, glittering with tiny pinpoints of starlight. It was beautiful.
空、綺麗ね。
I wonder who this is. Sky's pretty tonight, isn't it?
さっきの。
I wonder if this girl has a sprite. Huh? Oh, you're in the store. startled by the sudden voice. I turned in its direction and recognized the woman from the bookstore. She was around the same height as me, although slightly taller in heels.
さっき目があったから、もしかして誘ってるのかなって。
You got my eye back there, so I wondered if you were hitting on me.
いや、それは。
No, that wasn't. Confused, I took a step backward, but the woman simply leaned in further towards me.
近い近い近い。
She was way in my personal space.
Her eyes glowed under the neon signs. Overwhelmed by the intensity of her gaze, I held her back with both hands.
私はそういうんじゃなくて。
Not like that.
I cut myself off. I'm normal.
Uh-oh. Ooh, wow.
Good thing she cut herself off. Those were the words I had been about to say, but there was something wrong with them. I said that would mean this one in front of me was not normal.
歯ブラシ色地にしようよ。
Let's get matching toothbrushes.
私ピンクがいいから、アクルはブルーとかかな。
It's interesting how she imagines Ren in her fantasy as with much smaller boobs. I just noticed that. I'll be pink, so I guess maybe you can be blue.
Somehow I felt that word could split mine and Ren's world in two.
ごめんなさい。
I'm
さっきは
sorry.
ただ本を買いに行っただ
I
けなん
was
です。
just in there for the books before.
そう。私も勘違いして。ごめんなさい。
I see. Sorry for getting the wrong idea. The woman took a step backward, smiling slightly. Her heels clacked loudly against the concrete.
あなた、恋人がいるの？
That was her fantasy. That was her fantasy from before, Olga.
Do you have a girlfriend?
恋人？いや、そういうのじゃなくて、ただ。
Girlfriend? No, I don't.
Just what? Just a noisy, lucky, stubborn roommate with a thing for me. That was all.
残念。
Shame. Something in my chest ached as the woman put a finger to her lips. The gesture reminded me of Ren.
ごめんなさい。私、もう帰らないと。
I'm sorry. I should go. I flashed the woman a smile before taking my leave. I felt bad, but at the moment I wanted nothing more than to get home, to where Ren was waiting for me.
ちゃんとレンに聞こう。相手のこと。
Right. I'll just ask Ren about that other woman. Usually I didn't let Ren know when I was on my way home. After all, it was my own home. But today I decided to send her a message. It was only short. I'm on my way home.
ただいま。
I'm back.
おかえり。
Welcome home.
Ren came rushing up to me the moment I opened the front door. The smell of soy sauce followed her.
ご飯作ったの？
Oh, is this the same day? Is this the same day? Oh, wait a minute. Is what she saw when Ren was with her friends? Oh my, earlier? Is that, oh my god. Oh, I'm fucking dumb if that's the case. Oh wow, okay. Oh. Did you cook? This is actually very cute
ちょうど今
story.
煮込んでるとこ。
Yep, it's just simmering.
Ren had been cooking more lately, but it was rare for her to do everything herself from scratch. Curious as to what it contained, I lifted the lid from the bubbling pot and peered inside.
鶏肉の煮付
Oh no, it's a different day. Never mind. Chicken hot pot. Chicken leg on the bone was cooking in a soy sauce base.
最近肌のメンテナンスに力入れてるの。鶏肉は美容にいいんだって。
I'm like really trying to take care of my skin lately. And apparently chicken's good for it. She showed me a phone which was open to a page on the recipe side with the title, Make your skin glow with this low-calorie collagen-rich chicken stew.
レンの年でそんな混ぜたことしなくても。
You don't need to be worrying about this at your age.
こういうのは若いうちにやっとくもんなんだって。夏は露出も増えるし。
You gotta get started on this stuff when you're young. And I'm gonna be showing more skin in summer. She looks dressed for summer already. Ren exclaimed enthusiastically. She was already plenty pretty enough, but it seemed like she had a sight set on higher goals.
それに。
Plus, she paused to repeat, looking up at me. She looked a little annoyed for some reason, and I tilted my head curiously. Hmm?
アクル、めっちゃ肌綺麗なんだもん。
You have such nice skin!
は？
Huh?
もう毎日アクルの寝顔見てるとさ、すっごい綺麗なんだもん。全然油浮かないし、毛穴ないんじゃないのってくらい肌きめ細かいし。
I watch you sleep every day and you're so pretty! Your skin is like so smooth and it's like you don't even have pores!
っていうか、何勝手に人の寝顔見てるの？
Why the heck are you watching me sleep? Creepy!
アクルにも見せてあげたいくらいなんだから。アク
Oh
ル
god,
の
no, don't do that, Ren!
めちゃくちゃ綺麗で、しかも可愛いとか何って感じ。
You'd get it if you saw yourself! You're like so cute and pretty! She was angrily shouting compliments at me. It was confusing and for my part I didn't know whether to be embarrassed or annoyed.
レンだって十分肌綺麗じゃない。
Your skin's plenty nice as it is.
あ、そうそうそれ。わかる？この前エステ行ったんだよね。
Oh, right, check this out! I went to the spa the other day!
エステ？
The spa?
だからほら。
Yeah, feel. She grabbed hold of my hand and brought it to her cheek, running it over her skin. Ah! I felt a smooth skin beneath my fingertips. That sensation must have tickled her. She squirmed slightly.
すべすべになったでしょ？
It's all smooth.
そ、
Sure is. My breath hitched. I quickly pulled my hand back and turned away. That was close. Close to what, I don't know, but didn't know, but close to something. Yes. Oh.
確かにエステの効果出てるかも。って、
Oh, Spia. Goddamn typos. There's a lot of typos for something so short. Seems like the spa treatment worked. Hang on. Spa. Something clicked in my head.
それってどこにあるの？
Wait. What spa?
錦糸町の駅前だよ。
Yeah, that's where
駅
she
前
went.
に白い大きなホテルある
She
でし
was
ょ？
going to the
あの
spa.
中。
It's in front of Kinoshita Station. You know that big white hotel? It's in there.
やっぱり。
I knew it! That was when I'd seen Ren with the other woman. Huh? The alarm on Ren's phone rang and she turned off the stove.
何？アクルも行きたいの？紹介するよ。私の中学の時の先輩がエステティシャンやっててね。すっごい上手なの。
But you want to go? I'll refer you. My friend from middle school works there. She's really good.
ねえ、もしかしてこの前の水曜日ってその人に会ってたりした？
Say, did you see her there this past Wednesday?
もちろん担当してくれてるし。
Hobbs, I always go to her. Ren babbled on happily, convinced that I was interested in going to the spa.
でもその日はたまたまお店の外で会ったから、
Oh,
そのまま一緒に
interesting.
お店行ったんだっけ。
Well, yeah, if they were in middle school together, then yeah, she's definitely got to be. Yeah, definitely got to be a good age. Okay, yeah. You know, I think I bumped into her in town that day, and we headed over together.
そういう。
Oh, right. Of course. To say the mystery was solved would be an exaggeration, but at least seemed everything I thought I saw had been a misunderstanding.
ホテルイコールそういうことをする場所なわけじゃないなんて、私が一番知っているはずなのに。
I should know better than anyone that people go to hotels. There are plenty of things other than that. Restaurants and spas were a given, and some hotels even had doctors' clinics. Really? I've never even seen that. I guess it's a good idea, though.
アクルもエステとか興味あるんだね。
So, you like going to the spa too, Akuru?
ええ、まあね。
Or are they gonna have a spa day? Yes, I guess. I sighed, feeling like all the strength had drained from my body. Ren didn't seem to notice anything as she chatted on.
そのエステティシャンの先輩、昔から可愛くて綺麗で憧れだったんだよね。めっちゃ優しいし。
I was always so jelly of my friend who works there. She's like so cute and pretty and nice.
そう。
She smiled to herself. I wanted to believe that slight dejection I felt at the sight of that smile meant nothing. Oshirabu. Alright, so I think this is a good spot to, it's interesting. Oh, wait, no. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, that's quick save. Real saves over here. So far, this is the only choice in the entire thing. It seems weird to just have one choice, so I don't know. But yeah. We'll pick up here next time. I think this is quite sweet. Really. This story seems very sweet. And yeah, pick up next time. Today is what? Tuesday? Oh, Wednesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Well, now it's Wednesday for me, but because the clock's changed. But yeah, we'll have trails on Thursday. We'll pick this up again Saturday. So until then, you guys, I will say so long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.